Hey folks, how's it going? Hermes Nerd here, and today we're back on the demons, back on Rakdos demons specifically, and yeah, realistically, this deck is one of the two front runners for me for RCQs coming up. Really like this deck. Really like where it's positioned in the meta and what it's doing. The other deck was actually the Reanimare deck that I played earlier in the week. I've been continuing to tweak it, iterate on it, all that stuff. So still trying to figure out which of the two I want to play going into my RCQs over the upcoming weekend. Got back-to-backs, including at my local card shop, which may be live streamed. Stay tuned for that. If it is live streamed, I'll definitely post it here on YouTube as well as on my X account. You can go ahead and follow me there if you haven't already. Links in the description, as always. But yeah, enough shilling and all that stuff. Let's get into what this deck is trying to do. So, of course, we have our Demons package. We have the Bloodletters. We have the Archfiends. We have the Annexes. All of those haven't changed. We're still on those same numbers as well. We also have our same interaction suite. The only updates there have been adding a pair of Molten Collapse coming into the deck. And these are replacing the Virtue of Persistence that we were using before. This is just a better removal spell against Caretakers and a lot of other decks. And in particular, because one of our most powerful cards, Urabrask's Forge, is particularly weak to one specific card, which is Authority of the Consuls. Fortunately, this one can get rid of it. So it is an answer to something that's trying to answer us, which is perfect. Having them in the main deck and then also just being able to kill planeswalkers and creatures, it's usually going to be that mode anyway. Other than that, yeah, interaction's still basically the same. I think the biggest thing that has changed since last time is what our sideboard looks like, as well as what our kind of some of our fill-in role players have become. So we've actually moved the Ghost Vacuum into the sideboard just because Oculus has been on a huge downtick and not many people have figured out reanimation just yet. Still a lot of brews going on, but nothing over the top. So instead, we're now playing as one of our best grind pieces, a one of Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. So this, again, Demon, can't forget about Demon. That's honestly super sick that he is the creature type we care about. That end step trigger is backbreaking, specifically because it's non-token. If you're playing against Caretakers, they can't do anything about this because the majority of the stuff that they have is tokens. If they want to sacrifice an Enduring Innocence and a Caretaker's talent, like their 2 card draw engines, to make sure I don't draw cards, that is a huge win because I still have the 6/6 anyway. Other than that, really good against Domain and a lot of grindy mid-range decks because they usually don't have enough permanents for them to be able to get rid of 2, so I'll just end up drawing a couple cards. And again, Flying Trample goes over the top, does really well. Honestly, really big fan of whenever I've been able to play the card. And then besides that, we've also added a pair of Infamous Cruelclaws into the main deck. This is a way to free cast some of our more expensive spells in the mid-game, so we can actually get a fully unlocked Annex on turn 4 because we can free cast the 5-mana side and then unlock the 3-mana side, which is pretty sick. Can't complain about that. Also lets us cast Rakdos ahead of schedule, as well as cast any of our spells for free, and then we have additional mana to use otherwise. And in order to make room for that, we did cut down on 1 Slasher and 2 Forges. And then again, since we're also raising our curve a tad with Rakdos, we added a 3rd Fountainport into the main deck. Again, something that works well with Urabrask's Forge, and frankly, a lot of the white decks that we're playing against consistently are playing Get Lost, which means that we have a additional draw engine that they are giving us fuel for. We can never complain about that. And yeah, going into the sideboard, kind of one of the biggest things that we have done is we've finally given in and added Withering Torment. There's just so many enchantments running around. Might as well be able to answer them if we can. Games are going to grind long. We don't mind paying a little bit more. And we ended up cutting the Cruel Claws Heist to make room for them. We still have the 1 Torch, double Abrade, double Pyroclasm, double Ghost Vacuum, the 2 Sheoldred's Edict, the 1 cut down. We are only on 1 additional Duress now, and this is honestly to make way for the 3rd Urabrask's Forge for the matchups that it's really good in. So just making sure that we do have that really quick clock that combos in particular really well with Bloodletter of Aclazotz and our Fountainports for those grindy matchups that we want to be the beatdown and get under them. So yeah, that's where Rakdos Demons is at the moment. Deck feels really, really solid. It's honestly a ton of fun to play. And yeah, I'm excited to show you some games, see how it feels, see how these new tweaks are kind of cooking in the meta. And yeah, before we get into the gameplay, as always, please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Support the channel, comment down below to start a conversation. I would love to chat with y'all about what you think about the Rakdos Demons and how you feel it stacks up compared to the other black mid-range counterparts in the meta. And yeah, without further ado, I will see y'all in game number 1. Oh boy. I hope they're not playing some sort of toxic deck, like literally. And it's the... Good lord. I don't want to go... We're on the play, so keeping a hand of 3s is reasonable. I think here we just drop the swamp, and yeah, we just... Honestly, we kind of pray for a 2-mana spell off the top, but even if we don't, it's fine. Alright, so... Oh, speak and you shall receive, I guess. They started off with a tapped land, so given it's a tapped land, I think Forge is going to be better here. So let's just drop the Slasher. Ooh, cool. We might be able to get some free casting going. Well, which threat do you care most about? Oh, this is actually kind of funny. Just like a bunch of 3s and just like, shit, what do I take? Yeah, Cruelclaw represents the, yeah, Cruelclaw just represents possibly a removal spell. So let's just go ahead and start the clock. They are going to have some life gain, so we want to at least get that going, get the Urabrask's Forge online, etc. Yeah, see what they're... Alright, they have their own Slasher. Okay, so I think here we just want to slam. And let's not attack in here. Okay, cool. We have a Slasher. We're gonna just chump with the FOMO. And then, or, you know, we're gonna go to, what, 7? Yeah, that's awkward. Slasher number 2, sure. So we're going to, yeah, we need to find, oh. So close. Okay, well, they're going to take the removal. They're going to put us to 1 if they don't have their own removal. And then we have to unlock the demon here. Alright, so we're at 1. They have, oh gosh. Literally anything off the top and we're toast. Okay. All right. So 8 plus 4. Somehow not dead. If we get the cut down, we might be able to ah, man. No cut down, unfortunately. Yeah. Zorleen. Crew the Bronco. Yeah, I think no matter what, I am dead. Yeah. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. Alright, so Orzhov Midrange. Alright, given that they are the mid-range pile, mid-range, typically Sheoldred's good there. They're playing Bat, so we kind of want Torch and Cut Down. We didn't see non-creatures, so we'll cut the Duresses. Another Forge could be really strong here. I guess here, definitely want to cut... Actually, I think Abrade is pretty good. They have a lot of smaller creatures. And I think we want to just cut down on Archfiends completely. We don't know if they're going to board in anything really scary. And yeah, Anoint, yeah, everything else looks pretty solid. Just trim a Bloodletter. Our top end's a little smaller. We'll head in. Okay, well, we have good old FOMO start, which is, you know, not too bad. We'll discard another FOMO to get to get halfway on our Delirium. And we have removal, which is pretty nice. Also, just having the Bloodletter in the opener is always really good. Just being able to have the top of your curve be really solid is nice. Deck? Where's land number 3? Oh no. Oh no. Don't be one of those games, please. I mean, if it's a bat, it'll be really funny to see all of these. Oh, okay, so they're gonna probably take Cruelclaw here. Oh, great. There is a chance we might actually Torch Scry whatever they play, just to be able to try and hit the next land drop, because if we get Annex online, we're going to be able to draw out of kind of this awkward draw, where now we just have all the removal and none of the lands, whereas last time we had all of the lands, none of the removal. Okay, just a Preacher here. Can't really do anything about that. And we found the land. Alright, let's just Molten Collapse, get it out. Alright, they have an Elenda. Okay, so they were trying to juke us out. That's pretty slick. Yeah, I think here we just play the Slasher. They now know about the combo. So I would assume they would have removal for the Slasher. Or at least I would hope they do, for their sake. Or they just have second Slasher. Okay, they are holding back. Alright, I think here... Yeah, we go ahead and bargain. Yeah, no, that's actually pretty decent. So we get rid of their Slasher. Go ahead and attack in. Cool. Alright, they're attacking. I wonder if they have like Sunfall or something. Nope, Anoint. That's fine. Not too worried about that, because we have Bloodletter next turn. Actually... Huh. think we play Sheoldred. Mostly because it basically is kind of a stone wall. Another Death Toucher, really hard. Oh, wonderful. Not a Liliana.
A fight? And you think you can win?
So what, I go to... I mean, I kind of hope they pull something really expensive off the top. No, they just pull land? Sure. Alright. So... Huh. So what? I think this makes the most sense here. We're not trying to drain them out. We're trying to make sure that they die next turn. Did they actually just give me the cut down? Bro. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna cut down right away. It's not really worth doing anything. Zorleen? Sure. Bring back the Preacher. You got it. Another Bronco. Okay, so here we'll discard.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Damn, they are just throwing her under the bus. That's kind of insane. Hmm. Hmm. So they have to block. Just go ahead and regular cast. Get rid of the Lily completely. Draw our card. They don't have a way to crew the Bronco just yet. Second Zorleen's probably bringing back the Bronco. I'd assume it's kind of their only thing they can do. Wonder what they're gonna hit. Oh, cute bat. Yep, they see the writing. Cool. All right, game 3. Knowing they have the Lily, might want to go on the Edicts. Down a Go for the Throat. Anoint is actually pretty premium in this matchup, and down a Cut Down. Yeah, I think that's right. One land. Good lord. We have... I think we've mulled the 6 every game because of lack of lands, and we are on a 25 land deck. Sure, this is a way to convert lands into something to do. We can drop the mountain. What's good is that if they have a bat, then... Oh, wow, they're on 5. That's actually really good for us. And we got the big guy. Let's go. If the game lasts that long, it's gonna be kind of sick. Okay. Nothing. play a Cruelclaw. Probably gets removed. I would assume that if they didn't keep a bat, then they had to keep at least one removal spell. Ooh, give me some maps. Fountainport likes maps. Yeah, we're just gonna be drawing a card. Sure. Happy to get rid of the swamp.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for and you won't be outsmarted.
Seems like we both flooded. Cute. Destroy Planeswalker.
Whatever.
Play the Verge. Pass turn. We have actually only drawn 3 spells in. I think both of us just flooded on our low mulls. That's funny. Kind of good that you know, we ended up having the better game. I mean that name is, I have no clue how to pronounce it. Oh, that's funny. Curve. Great curve. Easy keep. Starts on a cottage. Alright, so they are for sure not doing Annex next turn, so we're in good shape there. Okay. Okay, so they're that deck instead. Cool. In that case, we will Duress later, because we already missed the beans. Let's just go ahead. Actually... Which is... I think the instant speed is probably better. Plus, we're going to probably be able to cast the instant at some point, which will give us the instant in the graveyard. Alright. Cool. I think here we just get in their hand a couple. Oh, we should have played the tap land if we were going to do that, but it's fine. I would assume if they had the Terrace under, they're just going to... Wait, Golgari Smuggler Surprise? You got it. Ooh, I like this idea. Golgari Surprise playing the Conqueror combo. Spicy. Okay, so we know they don't have anything else, so we'll just pass. Alright, what's pretty sick is that if they play the Conqueror next turn, we have the... Because we have double sorcery right now, unfortunately. Yeah. Depending on what they... Oh, they're gonna blow... Oh, they're gonna give me Delirium. Let's go. Take action. Give me the black. I don't think they realize they're just gonna give me Delirium, especially if they cast a creature here. Okay. Never mind. I mean, we're still probably getting Delirium because they're probably... Yeah, they're just casting them. Which we will promptly remove. Let's discard. Discard that. Duress. Try and get any more removal. They don't have any. Alright, so he'll be back next turn. Pretty sick. I mean, they can play either of their spells. So... Though, if they try to remove FOMO without a cut down, that eats into them being able to cast anything, which is also good for us. This is an interesting Golgari ramp pile. Smuggler, Surprise, Conqueror? I may be inclined to take a peek at this. Golgari Smugglers trying to play the Conqueror combo. Yeah, just play the big guy. Makes sense. Draw a card. Alright, well, we know they're gonna block there, because I'm sure they don't want their life total halved. Yeah. This is best case scenario for us, because we're gonna get them to 8 here. And we have fuel in case they do have the sweeper. Yep. Can't do anything. Cool. Alright, this is an Edict, Sheoldred, and Duress matchup. Cut down's not good. That's not good. Anoint's not good. Also a Forge matchup. Probably neither of these. Can see an argument for Withering Torment over the third Archfiend, in particular because if they do have Render Inert, we don't want to die to it, 1, and 2, they don't have many creatures dying, so that's good. Okay. And we want to prioritize a Duress on 1 if we can. Ah. They're taking their sweet time. Interesting. Crap. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to fill up water after this match. This is a lie, by the way. Each Mastery Pass lasts about 2 months because they're releasing too many frickin' sets. Ah! What the heck, Wizards? Yeah, I don't know how y'all feel about the, getting 6 standard sets next year. I'm personally not the biggest fan of it. I think that's way too much. I think 4 is a good amount. It lets, make sure that design can actually cook a really good format and not just, shove things out the door and then we get Nadu situations in standard. But yeah. Well, exactly what we're looking for. Probably ditching a FOMO here to up Delirium count early. Possibly get some early Cruelclaw action going. Nothing for us. Given that we haven't found the land yet, I'm actually more inclined to drop the Dross. There we go, land. Alright, we don't care. Alright, let's see. Anoint? Sure. Happy that they did it to that. Now we have our 4. Let's play Cruelclaw here. Next turn we have a FOMO plus removal spell. I think I want to hold this until they have a few cards, so that way it's more likely to live. I'm sure they're kicking themselves over this Anoint. Because Cruelclaw is a lot more value than the FOMO. Assuming? Okay, Virtue. Got it. Cool. Yeah, that would not have worked, but that's fine. Yeah, I think let's just slam the Bloodletter. They're gonna 1-for-1 everything, like, I kind of want to have FOMO to get the Enters trigger for sure, and then we also have the Slasher coming back next turn. If we draw a land, we have Slasher hold up interaction, which is really good. Seems like... Okay, they're gonna wait. Alright, they have a Beans. They definitely have something. Excuse me. Alright, we win the game next turn if you don't have removal for either side of the combo. Honestly, it's pretty unlikely. Alright, so they do have Enduring Tenacity, so yeah, it is indeed the Smuggler Surprise combo. Smuggler Surprise with the Enduring combo. That is actually kind of genius, not gonna lie. Just green ramp deck into that is pretty solid. But I'm assuming they're doing this because they need to draw a removal spell. Like, they would not have... Actually, no, they probably already have the removal spell. Like, they wouldn't have left no blocker. Alright, well, I don't know what our opponent was doing. Super Spicy Brew, I'm gonna have to try that at some point. But I have no clue what they were doing. Nether Noob. Alright, I like going on the play. Removals and FOMO. Can't complain. Excuse me. Opponent's taking a bit of time here. Alright, they're on a 6. Good for us. Probably a Gix deck. So I think here we FOMO. Or not a Gix deck, a Enduring deck. Yeah, I think we have to ditch the land here. That's really solid for a turn 4. But it could also be really bad. If their turn 3 they play the Kaido, I really don't want this. But yeah. Only on blue, which is unfortunate for them. I mean, there's no sticks, so it doesn't seem like they have a Mastermind. Yes, they have a counterspell instead. That's fine. Almost a Delirium. Okay, bat. Cool. So they are, like, just giving us the full excuse to get Delirium. That is really funny. Oh, man. Sure. You got it. I'm assuming they're going to put it on the... Oh, they're just going to play another Siren. Cool. And they swing. Alright, we'll do that. Alright. Unfortunately, we did not find land number 4, so this is punishing us. But, like, this is also really good. That's unfortunate. Okay, they're gonna spread the love. Alright, we'll play Cruelclaw here. Basically remove a creature. I mean, honestly, seeing that they have the Sirens with counters, they probably don't have Kaido in hand, because they would have stacked one Siren in that case. So having Cruelclaw, we can Anoint and then honestly double Cruelclaw next turn. If we get that, that is going to be so funny. Okay. They are holding up removal. Yeah, I think I'm untapping the FOMO here. They are... Bro, you're... Dude, why would you do that? Like, why? Oh no. Yeah, like, no blocks. Attack here. Like, they have to block in the air because they can't block Cruelclaw, which means I get another free cast. They go to 2. If I... Oh, beautiful. Cool. We'll discard second Archfiend here. Yeah, they're not having it. Yeah, Cruelclaw. It does the job. All right, so definitely bringing in small creature removal. The Edicts, because I think they have Kaidos. Definitely going to be cutting the Archfiends. Probably going up on Forge. Bitter Triumph is awkward against Kaido, because actually, yeah, I think we're cutting Triumph here, just because, like, Molten Collapse we can... Like, Molten Collapse and Bitter Triumph are basically the same thing, because you can't instant speed Kaido, so we'll cut that. I think everything else stays. Deck's pretty well set up, so let's just go again. Bro actually let Kaido hit. Why? Or not Kaido, excuse me. Actually let Cruelclaw hit. Like, dude. I think the Cruelclaw did more damage than than the FOMO there. I guess the extra combats really freaked them out a bit. So oh, that's funny, dude. And I mean, for what it's worth, they did not draw their Kaido or their oh, this is the exact curve. Removal, draw engine. And now we have a creature. Sick. And we're gonna be able to I think there's an argument for knowing that they're a blue deck, saving both FOMO and Annex for a turn, specifically to make sure we get rid of the Mastermind before they can play it. Knowing that they have counterspells, we kill it before they can do anything. Alright, what do you got for us on 3? You have a Yogg. I will up your Yawgmoth with... They go for the throat. Honestly, I think we're just Sheoldred next turn, and then probably Ritual Chamber afterwards. Or, you know, Bat just... I mean, it's gonna for sure be one of these two. Like, there's no way you take the FOMO here, even though FOMO represents digging for removal. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, that's funny, actually. Alright, definitely play Annex here. Sick. Cool, so we'll FOMO ditch a FOMO here. Yeah, we can't let them go, we can't let us go past blockers because then they'll ninjutsu. Don't want that to happen. They could have Counterspell followed by Kaido here, but even if they do, that's their entire mana, and then we just get to start churning things out and doing really powerful things. But yeah, so FOMO, ditch FOMO, Fabled Passage, we have Delirium. So yeah, this hand gives us Delirium, and we have our draw engine in play. Alright, Urtai, they are countering the spell. So that way they can draw, so that way they can, I can keep the Sheoldred. Good lord. I mean, I'm still gonna make the play I mentioned, just because I think it's a lot better than, Still making this play because I think it's a lot better than it has much more upside. But yeah. And basically here again, because we're worried about the a Kaido, we will block. I don't want them to just get a free Kaido into play off of the Urtai, especially since Urtai, like, they get to reuse the ability. And if they use Bat, perfect. We get our Sheoldred back anyway. Cool. No Kaido here. I think no matter what, we are still mana efficient here and using the Edict. Okay, let's have you sack a non-token before you see this. Sure. I like eating a counterspell here. You're forced to take the removal, and then I just make the big guy. Start draining and preventing attacking. And like, they can swing at the reef all they want. Yeah, I can also see them doing that. Cool. Ooh, okay. They have the Lily. Gotcha. Cool.
Sacrifices must be made.
We'll destroy the Planeswalker.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Play this. Play a Fountainport. Pass turn. Nice. We do want to draw a demon at some point, but I think we have a quick enough clock that they're not going to be very happy here. I mean, that isn't great, but honestly better than nothing. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so we do this first, try and get underneath. Also just want to draw the card. Alright, cool. Here's the thing. They probably are blocking like that. Or, okay, go for the throat. You got it. Yeah, they'll just block. That's fine. So I go to 8 here. Good lord, why? Ugh, I should have manual tapped. I should have kept 2 black up, because in the somehow miracle instance that this happened. Cool. Beautiful. Alright. So we're at 3. This is getting kind of tense. Pretty scary. We very likely have the removal for Sheoldred, but, I mean, we gotta bet on it. Okay, so they are bitter triumphing extra combats. That also makes sense. Playing a Tidebinder for no reason? Interesting. Come on, give us an untapped black land. That's also okay. Cool. Actually, yeah, they still got me. That was a little greedy. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Next one we go. I think we're still doing the same thing. We'll just be on the play this time. Oh, those were awkward, to say the least. But let's see what we got. More than one land, please. Ugh. I think I have to keep this and pray we draw the black source, or the red source, excuse me, but at least we have a curve. I think we get to go for the throat. Perfect. I like that better than go for the throat anyway. It's cheaper. Ooh, sick. I mean, all we're gonna do here is attack, probably kill their mastermind they play on end step. Like, this, it's Dimir. Like, it's gonna do one of two things. Sure, you kill my guy. Cool. I present you first Bloodletter. They counter it. Ooh, spicy. Yep. You're gonna die to your own edict. Sweet. Cool. So next turn we'll be able to Aclazotz and cut down if they don't give us anything. Okay. Yeah, I think we present the blocker here. I think that's more important than anything else, and then we can kill small thing that they play. I'm gonna do it, dude. There's no reason not to. It's not like you have damage-based removal like I do. Looks like they do have a counter spell of some kind or some sort of removal. So. Yeah, I think we play this first, because honestly the Forge can run away with the game. No attacks. Plus, next turn there's a good chance we got some stuff going on. I'm assuming they have the mastermind. Like, that's gotta be the reason why. Oh, they're just trying to shut off one activation. Good for you. Okay. Okay, I see you. It's a really good thing that Tidebinder does not shut off enchantments permanently, just artifacts. I'm assuming? Yeah. Oh, they like that mastermind. They definitely do. I mean, I will let you hit. That's fine. Sure. Put it in as a blocker? You got it. Mm-hmm. Sure. Alright, now I'll play the other side of this one so we can get around counter spells for unlocking the other rooms. Now we can block the Gix, and we have the unlocked room. If we draw a land, we'll unlock the other draw engine. But they could... Yeah, they have a go for the throat. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this first. Now that is spicy. I'm just dead. That's how you use the Tidebinder. That is smart. That sucked. I mean, I was gonna get Sheoldred Tidebinded anyway, but damn, that was smart. Good on them. Good on them. I want to see aggro. This deck's really heavily skewed in the main to fight aggro really well. We haven't seen aggro yet. It would be great to find aggro. Though, granted, seeing a Space Balerin, I think just because we're on the draw we keep, especially with them on a mulligan, we can use the card advantage. Well, speak and you shall receive. Also, speak and you shall receive indeed. Probably just going to Molten Collapse on their turn and then play a Slasher on the following turn. Alright, sure. Unfortunately, if they play Talent and level it up, pretty solid chance we can't. Actually, we can, but do we want to? I think we just keep playing. I think we just play Slasher and trade. I think that's always better. Oh, they just don't have a play. Cool. If we draw the land and they have no creatures, we just win. Which would be kind of hilarious. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they have a creature or some removal. Okay, sure. Screaming Nem. You got it. I will more than happily pay the tax next turn. When you race aggro effectively. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, so definitely all of these. Pulling out the forges. Bring in Sheoldred. Pull out a Bloodletter. I mean, we only have 4 removal spells that hit. Yeah. I think we still do want the Pyroclasm. Definitely drop Rakdos and drop an Annex here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Man. I mean, speaking you shall receive, and we did. They mulled again. Cool. So we have tap land into FOMO, probably ditch a FOMO. Like, what's nice here is we have blockers. Always kill the hero first. Very much the bolt the bird heuristic. Like, don't let it stick. That card is absurd. Alright, so we just have a mouse. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so funny, dude. Oh, the double cut down off the top's kind of nice. Alright, triple. Alright, so here we're just doing this. And I want to drop this. Ooh. Not good. Oh, what is good is we will have 3. Bro. Not double nemesis. Oh. Alright, well, let's... Okay, so we're definitely ditching the Pyroclasm here. Oh, beautiful. Ditch the torch. I mean, we'll let them go. I wonder how much damage this represents. Wonder if they have double shock here. Oh. Yeah, that does it. Oh, man. Yeah. Nice. I mean, not drawing the removal you want, that's awkward. Yeah. Keep it as is. Yeah, I mean, it was a weird draw, and, like, I can't blame them. I can't, like, really get mad at, you know, them just having all, or 2 of their, yeah, two of their nemesis, and me just not having a single removal spell that can remove them safely. Like, this is much better. Alright, here... Unfortunately, we can't have red up turn 1, but that's fine. Ooh. Alright, here we're just gonna play for the removal game. We have an Archfiend on 4, which is massive. And we're gonna do our best to just keep the Anoint back for anything that's not a, If you want to Monstrous Rage it, go for it. I mean, they can have royal treatment, so I think here... Actually, no. We wait, because if they play Nemesis here, we just cast Anoint on it. Sure. Only that much damage? Alright, well, they're being patient. Let's get them to use their mana. Okay, cool. toxic. Won't attack this second time. If they want a Scorching Shot, they're gonna have to do it at a weird time. So... They just straight up had double Scorching Shot. Insane. Alright, well... we'll keep it as a blocker again. They're running dry on resources here. So... play the Druid. Play a land, don't attack. Stabilized. Here we do nothing. Next turn we just get 2 swings in with the Archfiend, which honestly wins the game. Oh, Pip. Pip gets rid of the Archfiend or the FOMO. Either or is fine. I'm pretty sure they would want to get rid of the Archfiend because it represents more damage, if I'm being honest. Yeah. No attacks. Alright, well... keep on drawing 3-drops, which is awkward. I think we play Slasher here just because of the Death Touch. Okay, so they're tapped out, so they can... if they want to kill Sheoldred, they need to, like, triple block, in which case we can... yeah. I think we put pressure. Yeah. Put them to 4. All right. Yeah, what is kind of insane is that they have a lot of creatures that represent a lot of cardboard for them. Definitely blocking here. Yeah. Land doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, they don't attack. That makes sense. All right. Big board. Swifty. Alright, now their druids are big enough. Now we have double removal. So I think here we want to remove the Challenger, because that represents more damage. Sure. Because what does this do? Becomes a 3/4. 3/4s are easy to block. And if it gives +2... another. Cool. So whoever they target will just remove. Sure. Assuming double strike and trample? Yeah. Hmm. Kill the land, or I think we kill the land, take 5. You do not want to put Sheoldred Enraged to die to anything. Yes! Nice, nice. Sheoldred the Stabilizer. Let's go. Ooh, they have Admiral Brass as their avatar. That's awesome. Also, last one before the end of the video. Good lord, that's a awful. Arena Y. Sure. Drop. Arena Y. Great, is this? This is Caretakers. This is not Caretakers, huh? I think I'm ditching the Bitter Triumph, because I'm assuming it's some sort of free casts. Okay, well, Evangelist. So that's fine. Beautiful. I think we Cruelclaw here. We'll trade, and then if they're attacking, we're just gonna attack with Cruelclaw. Because, like, we're behind on resources. We need to play a bit riskier than they are with getting our... oh. Her... That is heavily suspect. Let's drop the passage. Like, bro. Why did you let me do that? Put a 1 on counter. Okay, well, whatever they play, they're gonna be able to free cast. Which is good. Oh, nice. I now see what this... Oh, this is just straight up just a mono white cage deck. Cool. Go to 5? I think we have to. Yeah, we do this. We have to hold back. Go ahead and exile this. This brings us to 9. Oh, perfect. Alright, so they can put a counter on Mistmoors. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay, yeah, they have lethal. Shelter by Ghost, I hate that card so much. So good. Okay, so Pyroclasm, not Forge. Sheoldred. Oh, yeah, it is an artifact. Okay, so I want these. Yeah, I think these are a little too small ball. So we'll just go like this. I was a little greedy to not block, but then again, like, we were gonna be dead anyway. Oof. I mean, we have double removal even without the red mana, so I think we can keep. Alright, well, we're exiling that. Give me land! Yes, it's a red land too! Okay, cool. So I think here... Yeah, here we just play Slasher. You can have your attack. You have a 1/1 after that. What's good is that we have the removal for the hideaway creature. Alright, well, Pyroclasm. Almost GG. Squire, sure. Put a... Cool. Alright, so that... Okay, so that's what that does. I mean... If this trades for all of their resources, good. Yeah, here we just destroy the cage. Do we get to see it? No, we don't. Okay. Assuming they hit us for 5? No, they only hit us for 1. Cute. Okay, well here we do this, and what would you like to do? Would you like to die? Do you realize what's going on here? Bye. Game 3. Still think this is correct. All right. Man, on a white cage. What a deck. God. Okay, well, at least we have this for a hand. I think here... Drop Verge, because then it lets us... Then we just top deck a Verge anyway. Alright, Squire. Do we just 1-for-1 the Squire? Because if they have the double... Actually, yeah. We'll draw the just kill spell for the Squire, and if they only have... They only play one creature? I didn't even play a creature. Cool. Alright, well... Just get rid of both. Unfortunately, Enduring Innocence is going to come back, but we do have Sheoldred. So we'll go Bloodletter first to try and draw removal, following, and then Sheoldred after that. Because we want the Bloodletter to take the removal. Might also just want to be able to curve into Annex, hold up mana. Or just play the Ritual Chamber if they remove Bloodletter. Looks like they are. Yeah. Nothing else, so that's good for us. Just play this, make the 6/6. They have something. Second Destroy Evil, cool. Again, I'm happy I've left Sheoldred back. So I'm taking 5 here? Alright, and we can hang tight on this. Especially if they... We want to be able to take out a Sheltered by Ghost if they end up casting it. Sure. You would like to draw cards. I will happily let you draw cards. I think I'm just going to keep the Torch for that exact reason. Play the Cruelclaw. Actually, you don't even need to. Let's kill a flyer. Play this to draw a card. Alright, our life total is doing really well. They are trapped into drawing cards. Thank you. I'm guessing they're really searching. I mean, that was a cute interaction. This game's pretty tight. They have a lot of cards, but I mean, their board isn't really doing much. And they kind of have a really unfortunate draw engine. Bro. Bro really don't care. Sure. Let me think. Yeah, because, like, there shouldn't... Yeah, I mean, I guess we do look for the free cast here. At least getting one. All right. Sure. Put you to 2? Put you to 2? I mean, they have to find removal here. Yes! Good shit. Nice. Alright, folks, here for the wrap, and yeah, 4-1. Can't complain. Picked apart some new decks as well as, you know, did a number on some of the old guard of the format. We were able to get Orzhov Midrange. We were able to beat Gruul Aggro, as well as go toe-to-toe with and come out alive against Collector's Cage and Golgari Smugglers, which, for the record, I think I'm bringing that to you at some point soon, because that list looked hella sick. I love just being like, all right, let's just slam the good old combo on you and you're just dead. Really like that. But anyway, and then our one loss was a really tight game against Dimir, which honestly, like, Dimir is a really good deck, and I'm not saying that we are a bad matchup against Dimir, but I think it's 50-50. So, you know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But yeah, we saw Cruelclaw perform. Twice we hit Annex off of them. One time we did the exact plan of hit an Annex, unlock it, just get both sides of the Annex on turn 4. So that was sick. Did not get to see Rakdos in action, but frankly, none of the matchups we played were really impactful for Rakdos. He's mostly coming in big for Domain and Caretakers. Those are the matchups where he really shines as the one of in the main deck, and sometimes against some mid-rangey piles. But yeah, overall, I like the new splits on our 3-drops. 4-drop split still feels really good. Molten Collapse feels great. It's flexible, able to get rid of a lot of stuff. Besides the Arena Shuffler being the Shuffler, this deck feels really good. Yeah, it's pretty close. I've already made a bunch of tweaks to the Dimir Reanimator list that you saw earlier in the week, so it is really close between those two. I really like both of them, and each of them do something different. I think the biggest thing is going to be at my locals later on in the day, since we are doing standard locals later. I want to feel out what the sideboards of folks are looking like. So I will probably bring the Reanimator deck specifically to kind of feel out how much graveyard hate they have. And yeah, you can expect some sick updates from me sometime either early next week or after one of the events if I do really well. And yeah, really looking forward to it. And you will for sure know which list I end up bringing. So yeah. As always, please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comment, start a conversation. Hoping to get up to a full 100 subs. Still in the 80s. Been kind of hanging out there for a while, so would really appreciate some help there. We're pretty close. It'd be a great little Christmas present, you know. It'd be a wonderful little treat there. But yeah, honestly, other than that, should be a good time. I'll be bringing you some content on over the next few weeks. I'm going to try and have enough of a schedule loaded up so that way, 1, I can have a little bit of vacation for the holidays, and then 2, I can also have stuff ready for when I go to the Spotlight Series in early January. So yeah, I'm going to try and get ahead. So for now, this is where we're at. Rakdos Demons. Really like this deck. Feel like it's super underrated. Does really well against aggro, as you saw. It can go under a lot of the go big decks. Can go toe to toe against midrange. It's a little bit of a different take on the midrange archetype, but it can do the job. So yeah. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see y'all around.